to you live from the islands of the deep, the Northern Marianas. It's the Marianas Agupa Show with Glenn H. Manglona.
Alright. Para tuludusan doon maday kong dispensa sa gayigin nude zo. Lo, para tulo si manggayigin terid mundo buenos dias talo. Bonito na ni pago na dia Fanielos sa Enero 31. Después de mafanyagon Jesucristo 2026 después de mafanyagon Jesucristo. Alright, po sinige bonito na hani talo itrongkon petsalan na para kalangit pago na sablo. Za tisiyaman malefay na pinonya si mong sinner Antonelli naginin guiza zan giza tana zabu na si Jesucristo gili na lata. Anti sa di tapansigi mo nagwini Fanielos mala zata noy dong kululu na agradecimiento lokwe. Sigenti siya na humuhugwi programan Marianas Agupa maski this is 17 kana 18 anyos esta. Anonymous donor si Jules Mase. Todo lokwe iajudo winigi programan Marianas Agupa. Then Diabetes Prevention Foundation, si Jules Mase. Diabetes Prevention Foundation, Dylan Tauber, Tauber Foundation. Then look dylanTauber.com, Sound of Waves. Si Jules Mase. Bonito na ha ni talo Fanielos na bala. Zata fan sige mo nagwini. Sa antisa di tafan gefe na mala data tsuli iklema ni mafatumagi gini ni Bravo Pharmacy and Wellness Center. Pago na ha ni Fanielos o sino time check. Pago gwa gi 9:02 gi presente pago mga man malefa para in refill amon medyo Fanielos Bravo Pharmacy and Wellness Center. Garapan kagman o sino inwebo na ramas gwinigi sa dandan na 9:02 malata na hutong este.
Kumitsyantin amod zan hinemlo. I-Bravo Pharmacy zan sentron maulik na hinemlo. Pronto zan listo na serbisyon amod para hinemlo mo. Agang watugi 233 amod 233-2668. Email isomo prescription gi bravomeds@gmail.com. Mabababa ginin Lunes esta Viernes. Ginin ioran alas 9 gigan, estay oran alas 6 gipupoyni. Sabado, ginin ioran alas 9 gigan, estay oran alas.
Alright, so nigi Fanielos Bravo Pharmacy and Wellness Center. Wala, datatan sige mo nagwini. Talo 903 paron review amon mo talo gigarapan kan man o sinunoy mo na ramas giza dandan. Alright? Fanilos i Bravo Pharmacy and Wellness Center zamala zata pansigya mo nang guni. Isya man malifay lokwi na manggay gigi katan i Sabalu Farmers Market. Por favor, bala zata ajuda lokwi ilan si ruta. Stigi tasasangan i mas fresco na kiniset sa nilanso. Kosas dyan mamakano man mafafatagi katan. Check kwato. Bisita kwato dyan atan hafadi siya man mabebendi. Zata ajuda i grupon i Farmers Association. Check si Sekretarya gwe si Joe Castro, kumugwidza i Secretary of the Association. Kaya gwi loki si Ed, Vice dyan si Benny Sablan, kumugwidza i Manihanti. Alright? Loki gisan halom, check si Leroy, wagi halom i Garapan Market. Ado siya man magulik, estatulo man ready. Naisinya loki man mamaatulyan zo, specialmente paugugi tempon sataan. At Mazas, está ready do siya para man mafatina sa. Si Paula, sino si Leroy, waha siya golay lokwe, man mafafatag sa nalong i-market, uspisita wato gigarapan fishing base. Alright? Iniginaw na pinitsigi, isigi mo na ta praktika, ikiniset sa nilanso. Alright? Usa mala data fansiga mo na gunya fanielos, lokwe, alright, Ace Air Conditioning. Di siya man malifat. Sa Aimee. Gaya gitatin i-Spice Store Garapan. Bisita guato si Aimee Afanielos. Kumugwiza ya turinan manaligran Air Conditioning Garapan. Ace Air Conditioning. Gaya gitatin i-Spice Store talo. Sa ngayon si Aimee, noon hungong namin sahi ginini programan Marianas Agupa. Sa siguro zo naman na ayo lokwi discount. Alright? Pagod sa game bumeho, papaluta mga malifa natin sa Gikuro Garden Rota Hotel. Alright? Wala na tatsuli klema ni mafatumagi gini ni Joten Markets and Department Stores, celebrating 77 years of serving the CNMI. Shop Loco Shop Joten. Alright, malata na hudsong este. Alright.
Today's weather is brought to you by Joten Markets and Department Stores, celebrating 77 years of serving the people of the CNMI. Shop local, shop Joten. Today's weather is brought to you by Joten Markets and Department Stores, celebrating 77 years of serving the people of the CNMI. Shop local, shop Joten.
Alright, kusinige no Fanielos mga malefa.
Brought to you by
La
Joten
hudsong i-klema
Markets
para
and
pago na
Stores,
Sabalo.
celebrating 77 years of serving the people
alright.
of the CNMI. Shop local, shop Joten.
Tana hudsong i-klema pago na hani. Para pago na hani a Fanielos Sabalo. Pero gaygi i-gradua gi 86. Inigi ni po gaygi pago gi ginini oran alas 12. Este oran alas 2 pago na hani. 86 ni po gaygi gwenaw i-gradua. I-tsansa ni po utsan. Maski 35% tsansanya po isgegan. Mato mo gid sa dururu itsan po mapus. Hatsuda gwi magayad. Ano ka na sinya talo ani maski 35% lagi itsan. Au para umido hanggan ngin hababa mataon niya yad daw. Pero gay gwenaw gi 84% isansanay para ugay bueno mandang sungit bueno. Alright? I manglo gininhadza logo sa mananawa logo i 20 millas gi ora. Alright, pusinigi i klema may mafatutalo mo ginin i Joten Markets and Department Store celebrating 77 years of serving the people of the CNMI. Shop local, shop Joten. Alright, mga manmalifan nila. Yun yung tibonmarianas.org. Isya man malifait loki. I grupon diksenaryon sa muro. Masanging guaha malago paron umintodzi. Na holom magi agango. 670-287-4536. Tas niya ta umintodzi siya i-half. Iningog mo sino itima praktitika. Hagagasa manggaygilaw tita uusa. Yan siya ta na holumeno jangin taygwi diksenaryo bay natungo si Dr. Liz Rehebe i grupon i diksenaryo sa muro. Okay? Natibonmarianas.org. Holuma gwenaw loke. Sinyong li siya hapman matutsuwi gwenaw na website. Okay? Natibonmarianas.org. Alright, po sinige no Fanielos. Lokwe tisya man malifait stigesti na pinaktika i regenerative agriculture. Na mapitsisigi ni Northern Marianas College CREAS program sa lamigay esti kuzunturanya Fanielos man praktika esti siya gi Farmers Association gi presente sa siga mo na ta na open esti hagaga sa esti magait i tatsogwi law ti tatungo na naanya no i regenerative agriculture. Wizeno siya i manananomit siya gi tatingguma o sino gi lanso fina lansiria igualo mandadanya siya trongkun lemay trongkun tsodda ipipino jan tafko siya biringenas tsodda yung banda manlalala ino sa man aadingan i hali za man lalala man aadzuda itinanom gino i regenerative agriculture. Man afadyo no man manyunyuso man lala mo na itinanom gwenaw na klasin pinagtikan alikultura o lansiria. Alright, di dong kululutan no ta giza Marianas inigi na mas siya ta produce ning kano para food security. Fino niya zangin gwa problema gwenaw gi para i-import man halom siya tisinya malom sa gwa giyong bandan uriza siya man aminanasa da pwede utadza eno na pikat dia gi nasyon na sige man apat sa badbas za manatsunik za gintadza eno siya na inalum fictus itaw-tawta siya man nyotsu na no sufficiente ginin ilanso ginin ilansiria po sinige no Fanielos. Alright, po sa mela, sa tafansigya mo nagwini, i Northern Marianas College CREAS, mga malifa, agang si Dean Paddy, sino si Jesse, alright, i 237-640, alright, po sinigyan na Fanielos. Lokwe, mala jata na opanesti, na i-kumpanyan Paradise Realty Saipan, naging guwa interes mo mamahan tano o sino no bandan tano guwan aliligaw para fahan o sino para nagkila no agang si Jesse Torres di 671-688-5118 kumugwiza at turidad man mambindin tano di islan sa ipan tinian zan luta. Alright, Jesse Torres 671-688-5118 siya man malifet nino. Lokwi, janging guaha bisyo mo. Mala, tapulo gitay gwe, no? Ino na bisyo mumama o sino mamalago mumama no neji tsanga o sino ugam. Mga malifan na unuha na turidad, gaygi islan sa ipan, CNS store. Wizard si Chris and si Sofia, agang 2-670-287-1267. Okay, CNS store gaya giza garapan isti. Waluray siya talo kita no. Alright, puso ni no. Gipresente Fanielos. La data fans sige mo nagwini. Okay, pues talipang ko gwa. Okay, inigi manggay gi pago gi piso ni nadingan Fanielos. Zamela. Alright. Okay. Ugan. Jesus masi wanet neno da tana opa ni kulo pago za tana zamo na. Si Priman Maria Camacho. Apatang Camacho. The 80th birthday. Thank you wanet neno. The tanoy dong kululu na saludo the isaina un ninaimas minute good mo. Na bravo sa ifamilia gay giloki tinazuzut para hogo sa un continua mo na ay na bravo continua mo na minagof mo Maria Apatang Camacho. Happy birthday, 80th birthday. Happy birthday kulo. Loki para si Marian Calvo. Happy birthday kulo para si Marian Calvo. Alright? Si Dao dahil say na loki yun ni mas maulik hinimlo mo. Si Dean Manglo niya, bueno Papa Luta, happy birthday kulo para hogo. Alright? Para si Patricia Rosa loki, the ginumi kung kaupat na bravo loki. Si Senator Po Manglo niya loki, the ginumi kukaw. Happy birthday kulo para hogo. Si Tina Atalik, bueno Papa Luta, hogo loki. Si Mildred Camacho loki, happy birthday kulo Mildred. Dahil say na loki infan ni na mas maulig hinimlo nizo. Alright, zanging wagwe no kulo, happy birthday kulo. At Texa, maugi, unaulo magwe no gi Marianas Agupa no Facebook or sino YouTube, sinya gini uli YouTube gini. Alright, pues or text maugi gi 670-287-4536. Okay, pues ang igwa kulo, birthday kulo, anniversary, mga malefa na sinyalok yun na halong green. Okay, pues sige, line up para pa ako na Sabalo. Para ta-test fan streaming sa Mike Imay. Alright, hope sinya umalong gi virtual si Mike sa para ta-test. Para sa aging humalong gi naisinya no hafa na agwidi siya manggagi hapon. Ito siya na grupo igwa interes niya man manimbit tigwini. Naisinya man haluma gi radio sa sinya masangan half malago niya para matsogi gwini. Alright, po siya nigi nanggazatali si Mike gi oran alas 10. Loki gi oran alas 10:30. Guahan no bisitata loki gininluta unwesti na kabadzero igwa interes niya sumaunaw manibbi gi kapasidad no kongreso o sino gi kapasidad senador. Alright? Nagas agwagwi ni Loki otro nangafan zatali esti sa si Patrick Takay Loki birthday niya pago. Malifadzo Pat. Okay, thank you nino na message manhahalong gini. Wanted, thank you Patrick Takay son's birthday. Oh, okay. All right. Si Peyton Takay family, all right. Para si Peyton, happy birthday kulo. Para hogo happy balloon kulo. Siguro esti. Lo sininbat go mela zata fansigi una zata noisy patgun loki happy birthday kulo. Ilahi niya si Patrick Takay. All right, si Zeus Masi neno I want it. Dasiga muna pronto isidbisyo gi inspection. If I don't know fanolum siya di fanizan na adzuzo. Okay, kus alright. Mala zata fansigi mo nagwini. Okay po sinigi i asunto para pago na Sabalo Fanelos kwa siya para halom ibisitata si Robert Myers bides din na kabadero igwa interes niya para u fanyendi kapasidad senador di first senatorial district. The simple sige muna ta kumbida magi i adusia i ma-reach out i Marianas Agupa antisa di fan officialmente man manoin no na man marehistra gi Board of Elections official candidate o siyempre nigi at takimatto no sinya lo sinya ha ta tanafan hujung gwini para adso siya guaha esta interes niya sa madeklara siya man makonsulta i familia kat como si Peter Santos di Islan Guaham esta open nan niya esta ha konsulta i familia niya dyan mananay suportasyon di komite para malalago para hinirat na abogao Attorney General di Islan Guaham so siyempre si Peter Loke na open Loke i plano niya gwini gi programan Marianas Agupa Law gipresente gi Islan Luta para gay si Robert Myers gay hali sa sinanaw niya gini ni Islan Luta lo siyempre tatsuli ano siya na informasyon dyan lokwe para atan lokwe sa gwasya manhalum manawaizu nigat reliable source na 5 profan malago gwini gi Islan sa ipan no nagi dos na season Senate binigi mamamayla na eleksyon pos sige mo na esti sempita kumbida ha esti 5 esta tatungo na ipresente incumbent si Senator Corina Magofnia si Senator Babauta si Lina Babauta incumbent pos guahat 3 talo no na kabajero esta hakasa siya na para ufan malago. Sempita sige mo neno kumumbina magi sa tafaisin half lokwe no malili para muna dan half na klasin no asunto para ufan matsogwi zangin man manoy neno na no kumpiyansa i boton kumpiyansa ginigi mamamayla na eleksyon. Gi Islan Pinian gwalokwe esta no sige mo na man majuti na niya halom Pilacio persinya gumawa primary sa esta dos majutina niya halom jan sinya mas no inigi eno itatan para muna esta madanda ni kampana para muna ja esta man mafufut ma ikomite siya membro i komite na para kinatga muna i programa niya este siya igwaha interes niya man manyedbi kumo sitbentin publiko geno siya na kapasidad i kongreso o sino gi senador esta tatungo na i sijan i delegado esta tatungo na esta publika si incumbent si Kimberly King Hines na para ukontinua gwi lolokwi guaha interes ginin as Dr. Galvin De Leon Guerrero, i presidente in Northern Marianas College. Walo ko interes niya pero fanyedmi bueno, po sinige no dos ditatungo ka guaha talo otro. U guaha interes sa sinya no ma puta 3, 4 i numeron boto binigi mamamala na November. Australia no moving nga esti siga no tisiya mas na maatawni na dosa pero falago sinya 3 sinya 4 sinya 5 parewa loke jan i sijan senador wini inigi no i presente po ako gi para i mas takilo gi gobernamento i ofisinan i gobyerno esta ta comprendya na guahados na grupo di papa i GOP sa simple gumawa na primary tatungo lokwe na esta hadeklara i niya candidacy i grupon ataw Jan Villagomez na team Esteno sige mo na. Kau para ugwaha otro, kwestione, no? Trabia, titatungo. Kau ugwaha doko, gi tiutsago ko, at isa di fatweno na fetsa, i-ultimo muna para manahalom i-petition. Kasi inigi siya taatan para muna, para haji, para tali siya na niya, para ufresin maisa siya, para ufresi i-submission niya, para utsogwi half ginagagaw, binigi dilikaw dyan kumplikaw na hinanaw ekonomiya na itafafana. Bula siya taw-taw taman mamadedisi, za sempita faisin, siya na question, i-half magayat, paron tsogwi za taymano tsitsegwe niya. Inigi, importante. No, i-detail, gini, importante. Yang libes kaya no, Fanelos, tatakumprendi lokwe na no, siya man malago, man manidbi, daong kulo no na desisyon, para unzuti, tempo mo, half on tsotsuwi, para unsedbi, publiko, giezo na kapasidad, dipusi, taygwihi masedbe niya, publiko. Ti para patatso nga halom za para resibi ezo na oportunidad o ezo na beneficio i-presente siya sa nigi itaw-tomatan na importante na janggin gwa interes mo pong fanyedbi unggan gwa pribileo maapasyaw tagwi na kantida gwa ha no official representation siya tasangan gitay gwe no nino igwa ha allowances man mananay lokwi masya no maturisa no debi lokwi siya iman manoy nino na responsibilidad debi matsutsuli siya resibo jaw ma-justify i-public purpose inigi itaw-taw mo na panggugunggo ikaw man magahit naman mausa fundon salapi publiko gezo na manera gwaha resibo zaman mana panalo ni resibo kasi nigi siya nigi itaw-taw tagi kun unsogwe no bonito sempre mo na tawza problema ni man magagasta salapi publiko sa justify na stigi na mana sidbi stigi resibo was siya no public purpose za ma-ajuda tagano siya na klase po siya no importante sa hunggan magayat takumprendiya na inaturisa laukaw tatitizi half ginagagaw magibandan resibo dyan mausan niya siya isalapi publiko po siya nigi inasoko na tiyo fan gonggong itaw-taw zangin manhahalume no po siya nigi Fanelos itatan mo na gini na sempita fan adingan ifinini na labay kumbida finini na gini ni Distrito 1 election Senator District 1 Nuevo Este na Caballero. Tapos siyempre, daging sige muna tali, ikaw mana panhalom, i-presente siya na man maninid being incumbent, takumbida lokwi mawagi. Alright, posisyon na pananaw ka tutinian, tatsagwa trabi eleksyon, dyan estimawagi gislan sa ipan. Kasi nigi, fino niya, agenda para istinasakan guni na binigi programan Marianas Agupa itana pronto informasyon para ato siya naman taw-tay may matan sa pepesa i-desisyon niya para haji para manawain na ibutong kumpiyansa ano dinigi siyempre na lagnos siya efficientmente man maguahay sa plano niya po fan manibbi. Alright po siya nigi outro gini na importante bago na ogan sabalo istatatungwa ng Tilacio Agupa o pago na hani 31st pago no ultimo mo ha debiyo mapasa talo budget federalis sa Fanelos zazangginti umafakta grupo na half malago niya tawag trabiya gini mahalum update ng fanzabilia ko esta guaha inakomprende ginin federal Congress Kongreso siya parewa bandan Democrat jan Republican kau gua inakomprende para makadga muna o sino para mapasa i budget para i-federalis. Za inigi eno sempitali sa zangin taza po sempitalo sinya ha man problema at siya man hud na liron i-federalis. Mas shutdown talo partial shutdown talo i gobernamenton federal. Pwede zangin humujong pa ako na sabalo by lagnusa ujong i-update. Alright, po sinigi trabia uncertain na trabia shutdown sinya ha masusedi sinya ha ahi pwede ha ahi tiyo masusedi i federal shutdown. Okay, po sa ang gwagwini na semana mapasa lay local law fin magi i-acting governor si Dennis Mendiola para tinian local law 24-10 maprubinizi 54,000 pesos na salapi gini i-poker funds ihaf humalon za para mausen o giza tinian. Lokwi afin magi acting governor Dennis Mendiola za mamalay 24-6 ginin i-poker funds talo para Island Luta 16,925 para maano ino siya na po pansidbi siyempre mana pansidbi no siya gi importante na manera sinya man receive ado siya na man malanguta imang gaygigwi ni islan sa ipan pero fan inajuda gwini gi tempon hailas ne man mamuibi mawagi sa pudito maza sidbisyo gano papatilian ng luta ado siya man terminally ill na man malanguta man ma-dialysis pwede guahapatin niya gwen lokwe simple lokwe sinya ha ado siya man mawagang non-profit association o sinohaf na quit po gwen papat lutas diyan sinya man may sinamzo di delegation paugones na ma-process ti siya man nahalo manzo request for funding gano papa tinian nahalong di delegation o sinogi luta delegation siya lokwi gwa didi patin nizo bueno no na siguro na maulik i-proposo na siya salapi publiko o ansumo na hinanaw niya bueno. Alright, nigi ma-fitma za mamalay gi local law para Island Luta zan Island sa Island Luta zan Island Tinian. Lokwi malefazo tu mensiona na gi ofisinan major yat kadi. Okay, esta ta comprende na guaha interes niya. Right, nangafan sa take a break ka gini sa talisti chiluta ko gwa gini. Buenas. Oh, Mike, did you get on the okay, did you get the invite on the virtual in your email?
My computer is down right now. Cannot open my desktop.
Oh, okay. All right. So you couldn't get on the virtual, no?
Anyway, I just want to inform you. I sent the email this morning around 9:20.
Okay.
And my desktop is something wrong right now.
All right. Okay, Mike. So we'll maybe we'll try and fix it up, and I'll help you with that. And maybe next week you can try again. All right. Thank you, Mike. Okay, for all your assistance in coordinating this with Ingan magayad. Guna bene makat sa siya manamko para jetik virtual makinan computer. No, importante si Mike na sinya by ajuda na sinya humalom na pwede gininezo sinya ha kumbida siya lokwe siya manggayig sa hapon. Alright, thank you, Mike. I'll make sure that I'll show you how to do it on your end, getting online on this virtual appearance, okay? Alright, po sanigi otro na itadiskukutig ini asunton madzot kandidato parewa luta tinian dyan sa ipan Po sa ipan estagwaha adeklaragyan tilacio si Mayor RB Camacho para ukontinua talo. Logwaha otro. Malum ginigi pugamata si Congressman Camacho Loque, Joe Camacho. Alright, pues dos na Camacho. Tita tungo loki kaugwa talo otro. Pues ini gipresente apa na ita huhungok. Taza siya officialmente no plano o sino otro na kandidato malago. Sumauna o gwini na race. Uno ha na siya ipara madzot no giislan sa ipan, uno ha na siya giza tinian. Dos fanantinian za titatungo ko inigizita sangan earlier si tatungo ko wa talo otro luta i-presenti na kadi si Aubrey Hokuk esta ha deklaragi antilacho esta titahuhungo trabia ko gua contrario bueno incumbent esti sieta sa sangan pues titatungo ko gua 2, 3, 4 titatungo eno lo zangin guaha eno ta kumbida mawagi za ta faisin pareo lo siya na question after siya planon niya ginigin mamamayla na eleksyon zangin manaw nino na konfiansa i mabota gi halom turis di siya i man malalago para kadi uno este na motibo i para yat kadi gay ginagawa este i para iswet dun yat kadi us uno ino na motibo i 65 pesos, 75,000 eno na no salary. Kung sinigi siya mumumuibi, itaw to interest niya siya, igwa siya man malago, man sauna gwin sa no i sweaty gwin. Okay? No hunggan, gaway ginagawa ni sa island wide este, especialmente gwinigis lang sa ipan. Lamigay este siya na plywood iparonhat sa siya sign mo sino banner labula este na no tina birthday party na simple makumbida halom zaman mag-expect loki i kabajero siya na ipafan manajuda po sinig este na gay ginagwan sa bula birthdays bula anniversary bula tina lisodzo za no zangin malalago inigi eno siya no kumikilig niya si pilukigwa adjudo dalang no suzo o sa gaibali eno sa no 65,000 pesos eno sweldo niya pues itaw-taw na para halom gweno debi una bula betsan san mena jan betsan san tate gua uno na kabajero no hafaisin zo hindi mapos niya na si Mona na taza sa lapi niya pero fanajuda tao to usangin mafaisin wi no pero fanajuda pero sa ngonyo na i haji manggagaga na dispensa hinggan magwait no sinyaw sogwe no lo siyempre no siya ti mabota o lokwi. Kasi este debi gay santa ti taw di didi para sauna gwini no humugando gi hugandon hoygun mantata jan hoygun manana este na kumikilig niya este no langin malago sumauno gwini na hoygun politika pues debyung guys santa ti didi sa tisnya loke na ma-expecta na paron fanajuda no an matwesti tempon no emergency no ti para paza paron no loke i solidano na igaygigizo mo precinct masya no hanum nangingwa matay gi familia panaf na klasen ira makto ay ti para mungawa ng fanajuda kung sinigi na afanidos kumikiling este malalago para sitbentin publiko. Debi yung guys santati. Alright, kung sinigi itasasangan sa parewa dyan islan Guam loke. Esta sige mo na danda ni kampanan niya no mas ansu i ekonomiya Guam na isinya man mas bula ibet san mena dan bet san tati sa man fa fundraising hitagwini sinya loke man fundraising law makat ta depende i publiko sa ni siya mismo ti siya kana makat man mahan tiket pues ibulalay no natsansay para un holong gweno para un fanggogo un fambendi tiket sa malalago na mismo i sulidanon itawto Marianas no man mamadedisi man satsaga. Usinigi siya kumikiling esti tasasangan gwini. Sa siyempre, kumbida esti siya muna i maniluta. Sa dongkul esti loke i decision niya iparo masedbi publiko. Sa fuera di honorable na tsu ipara un manain na pwesto ipon at kadi o sino para no kongreso, senador, gobyerno, delegate. Fuera din manain na titulo masalulo daw mo na za pues dongkulo no Santa Tenya loke iswed dunya. Kasi nigi imotibo na itasasangan gwini. Dazangin manayo no ma-expect ta loke ipubliko na ugwaha responsibilidad mo para un ajuda. Kasi nigi law gi alibes niya sti tasasangan para esti siya i manilutan na igwa interes niya saludo para hamzo. Na igwa interes mizo para extendi ajudo para manong tauta. Sa fino niya isweti gwini sa sempita sasangan mo na how this yan no efficientmente sta madeklara siya sa tempita fan adingan gwini gi programan Marianas Agupa fan adingan gihila na nota ngan guaha sempre na biyay na man fino English lo tatsagi mo ni sinya na para translada half kumikiling niya half planon esti siya imanilutag ni mamamayla na eleksyon. Importante tino. Okay, mala data fansigi mo nagwini. Okay,
Today's weather is brought to you by Joten Markets and Department Stores, celebrating 77 years of serving the people of the CNMI.
okay, mala sa guata fanano guatu gi islan Guam, guan loke no siya man masusesidi gwini gi islan Guam. O sino mala data na funoza na i-half gwini man susedi na simana. Ginigap na haan niya fanilos gumawa loke no man maumentaji i Board of Directors i Farmers Association. Congratulations para si Alexandra Villa Gomez volunteer sa ma-adopta ginin i-membro ni Lancero Farmers Association sa Kumugliza Pago no treasurer atagwi chiluta si Jess Castro pues nigeno na pinilay ka additional members gi board lokwe umalom si Jessica Castro Domingo ihagan mas amko na membro na hadingwit si Uncle Frank Castro ihagan niya tumagwi pago gi board kumo uno na board of director gi Farmers Association ikafpa pues inigeno na tinilay ka o sino na maumentaji board sa kumabalis pago i board gi Farmers Association. Congratulations talo para si Alexandra dyan si Jessica. Alright? Lokwe guasya man sige mo na man na fan mafnot ito nizo afanielos ista sige mo na stiling niya partnership gumawa partnership dyan i Farmers Association dyan DOC na zangin makto ni necesidad para ma-construct temporaryo na palapala gi fishing base para pronto isirbisyo ginin Department of Correction ni si Commissioner Torres ofrece na zangin esta munhazan iplano za esta munhazan iplano na yung munhazan gini matsogwi gini na Secretary Ralph Yumo Ray Yumo ni DPW Technical Services Division si Ton Camacho gumilulu no za esta na fanazan si Mrs. Cristo Cabrera i-design esta gumaygis na na-design di DOC na para siya ulinatan da siya po sinigwe no zangin esta no listo zang pronto i material siya lokwe esta listo i material na humudong esta ginin i oficinan i governor di papa i Department of Finance Procurement na esta dito i para mausa manmanoy i Farmers Association no material na siya mahat size ti i magang farmers market, temporary farmers market. Alright? Kasi nige no Fanelos na update gini ni Farmers Association. Lokwi jaw na ba na Fanoy lokwi daw kululu na agradecimiento para todos adto siya man sauno man posmimisa giislan luta para sinunaw i selebrasyon 10th death anniversary sa mana fandanya todo zan ni Mani Lucia na hadingwit iman primusia law daw kululu na agradecimiento para si Pali Jesse i nanan kilis Jano Lokwi jan i kantores jan kantor ma no ineno na espesyal na misa i 10th death anniversary para sinunaw Florencia H. Manglo niya si Jesus Masi para todo si Manmato gini ni familia todo para Hanzo si Mami si Tita si May dan todo si familia na manajuda bueno papa giislan dita si Jesus Masi jaw na belang no sa este at isa di ba sige muna ja sinya man saunwa este na palabra itzelu CHELU acronym no no pudi ti magana ji na presyo sa ti man agang ji man noy pudi ji na palabra if you see something, say something. Gagayya, 25 pesos kilacho. Unggat, gagayya. Jaw na belang nos pagwes na dia. Law fan agang jangin ubabay telefon. Gipresente pagot down tinaon i-call-in feature gwini. Law para ato siya tumungo. Ino na acronym CHELU. 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 Kumuntungo hafeno kumikiling niya za ubabay i-call-in feature pago na sabalo za undansi hafeno ichelu stands for no by gua price okay kusimpi by babay telephone za by sangan i number of callers ko third caller by tsuli or second caller okay gusto gina no lo malad sabi ano papa giislan guaham pago sa gwa siya loki man masusesidi Panielos okay okay giislan guaham no si Governor Lou de Leon Guerrero ano hanahudong state of the economy of Guam okay the state of the economy gi islan guahay no siya dalalag niya za half administrasyon niya si Governor de Leon Guerrero supupot ta kung sumudong naililig niya si Governor de Leon Guerrero na hasupupot ta siya i-factoria para industrial park hasupupot ta missile defense system gi islan guaham sa hafa na hadififin di no za supuputa sa gay kudu gay foot sa na plano ginin i federal na gobernamento maski 83 milyon pesos no. Okay? O sino maski bilyon pesos na para ukuna na halom di Island Guam. Kung sa supupot tenay parofan matsa siya, nuevo siya na di Port of Guam, iparafan matsa siya diferentes klaseng industrial complex. Pero sinipot ta i-build up di Island Guam. Inigeno si Governor Lou de Leon Guerrero. Alright? The i-ekonomian Island Guam está on track for recovery. Ahi ti tumutunog pa esta kumahuhulo-hulo economy Island Guam. On track for recovery. Case in point, unemployment tumunog pa unemployment ginin 6% esta 3.2%. Kung esta bulat tauto man hahalom gi man matsutsu esta. Kung sinigi siya na case in point nagwa indicator na the economy the Island Guam esta it's beginning to rise. I-deficit esta tumutunog pa. Nuevo siya na no tsotso manhuhudzong sa maski size mid na tsotso ginin i-pandemic. Puspago maski size mid na tsotso man hudzong siya o sino man available para Island Guam ihud na lero siya. Unggan gwagwaha challenges ililing niya si Governor na i-asuntun ikun industrian tourist. Tumunog papa maski 3%. 3% tumunog papa anpong kumpara sa lima apos na sakat. Kasi nigi siya, iman masusesi dilaw no ililing niya na este siya na challenges. Ihaji para umaganzi para gobyerno. Di mamamayla na eleksyon loko. Ti para dependiawa na para 4 anyos sa na po mana funazan este. Este siya na challenges imang gaygi. Ani sisita 8 anyos ililing niya. Kasi sa ta komprendiya na ihaji maganzi para gobyerno. Siyempre malalago para 8 anyos ahit 4 anyos sa istigi siya i-challenges na dispasyo mo naman matsobe. Alright? Giza Washington, siya man masusesidi giza Washington. Alright? No o sino international news, world news. Guaha masusesidi sa sinyaha este high effect afanelos. No finini na i-indicator gini arisig nagwi i-CEO gi Indonesia Stock Exchange. Masyati New York Stock Exchange estilo gaida lalag siya iman bebindi siya gimit count siya stock exchange kompanya siya na manggayda lalag mafatwa mo gi sabli ni pues harising nagwi CEO giza Indonesian Stock Exchange giza CEO sa hafa na harising nagwi okay harising nagwi sa malingon halom ekonom este 84 billion dollars malingo. Hafa na malingo 84 billion sa adyo siya na kumpanya man bibindi o sino man bibindi no man trade siya stocks gi stock exchange halang no salapi niya huzong za podong naning papa stock exchange malingo. At suli sa lapi niya ito siya na iman debit Za magtuganot siya gi 84 billion pesos malingon haluma stock exchange pos. Ato siya mamaman siya stocks malangno sa lapi niya za matsuli. Otro na paravan ma-investi. Hafa na i-investors malangno sa lapi niya sa tulay ka na niya ito siya maagang emerging market. Esta pagot ti emerging market na siya mama salapio gi 1 peso, mama 2 pesos. Okay. Mapega gid si frontier market na mas no tiangong kudson na mitkaw. Kung si tawtaw na guys sa lapi, aneli, no? Alang no sa lapi niya. Bueno na stock exchange. Pus mula kompanya na manggay hali, gwini siya gid sa Pasifiko, no malang no sa lapi niya, loke. Diyan na malingon halo. Kung sinige no, afanilos gi world news, masusesidi. Wala, sabay nafansa gumaygi bisitata si Mr. Robert Myers, malad sabi na halom. Zata tutunes ni Afanilos i Nuevo Estina. Okay. Robert, buenas, can you
Buenas.
hear me?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
hold on,
Buenas.
stand by.
Okay.
We're gonna have see Robert Myers as a special guest today. Introduce himself. Hold on for a sec, Robert.
Celebrating 77 years of serving the people of the CNMI. Shop local, shop Jotan.
Okay, there he is. All right. Can you hear the audio? Good audio?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, hold on, stand by.
Shop local, shop Jotan.
Speak a little bit louder, okay?
Okay. You can hear me now?
Yes, yeah. A little bit closer to your mic there. Anyway, yes, I kind of introduce you a little bit in the beginning of the program about you showing up for this live interview on Marianas Agupa, Tomorrow News.
Yeah, I
First of
appreciate it.
all,
I appreciate it.
yes, Robert. So tell us, first of all, your interest in this senatorial seat on the beautiful island of Rota, the first senatorial district, and a little bit about yourself. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Absolutely, absolutely. Um, I started living in the CNMI about I want to say
A
about
little bit louder, Robert, please.
okay. I started living in the CNMI about 2000. I practiced law in Saipan for about 10 years or so, and for personal reasons, I needed to move. I came back to Rhoda, and I brought my 4 kids with me. I reconnected with my culture and the community here, and since living in Saipan and then moving back here, I've seen the same problems repeating for decades. There's high costs, wasted money, too many young people leaving. Like my daughter, she's going to, and she's in Vegas. She's, pursuing her life, but many of our people are leaving, and so I'm running to put Luta first. Protect who we are and build opportunities for our families. I've got 10 pillars. My platform, if you want to call it a platform, that I have on my Facebook page. It's under my name, Robert Harrison Myers Jr. With the catchphrase or the slogan of Myers for Luta. So I have the 10 pillars there. If anyone's interested in looking at it in detail, a little bit more detail, and I'm going through, day to day, expressing even more detail about each platform, each pillar of the platform. There's 10. It's my vision of moving Rhoda forward. I want to continue, the monumental efforts and action that my grandfather, the former mayor of during the Trust Territory administration, Antonio Camacho Atling, him along with others, made us, they negotiated with the most powerful country in the world, the United States. And so all of us are living off of those efforts. As I said earlier, it seems to be that in the last 40 years or so, our CNMI hasn't moved forward, and now we're in a dire situation right now. Everyone knows we are, and there's enough talk. We need to see action. We need to see plans. We need to stop being emotional. We don't need the same politics as usual. We need to step up. We need true leaders to step, people who are that seek the truth to step up and then come together, and have a plan moving forward, a real plan, not band-aid solutions. So that's sort of my introduction. I'll take any questions you have about anything.
Okay. You mentioned that your grandfather is Antonio Camacho Atali.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So he's your grandfather. He served as a mayor of Rota. When was did he serve? When was that?
Well, I know he passed away
First
in the
mayor, isn't it?
I think he served for two or three
Two
terms.
terms.
I
Okay.
think from the 68 to 78 or something like that. And incidentally, he only had a sixth grade education. At the time, the Japanese wouldn't allow him to go further, and yet with not much education, even though it's okay, he was able to accomplish this and lead his people. So it's not about sounding smart or being smart, educated. It's about people who seek the truth and care about where they're from.
Yes,
So that's
that's
what I'm
right.
trying to bring back. I want to bring that back. Starting with Luta first, Sinamai second, because Luta starts, then the Sinamai benefits, and then we need to sit down. We need to have leaders stand up, demand a table in Washington, especially because we have the covenant. The covenant is something that people don't look to, but that's our Bible, if I may say that. Our arrangement, our contract with the United States, and one of the things we need to do, along with the seabed mining thing that you see people starting to get emotional and gather around, is we need to urge, pressure the federal government to recognize us as the last or the third U.S. indigenous people of the United States. We have Hawaiians and Alaskans, and then of course we have Native Americans. They're separate because they have a treaty, but we are under a covenant, which is close to, it's kind of like a treaty, but it's different from the laws that were made to make Native Hawaiians and Alaskans U.S. indigenous people. And the reason why I say that is because we have not been, and we deserve to be under the covenant. And there are many benefits to that. One of them is we get access to a lot of the federal grants that Hawaiians and Alaskans do. If we look at Alaska, for example, they have subsidized flights. I don't know. Most people watch YouTube videos and seen how people in Alaska, they got to go fly, they got to store up for the winter, 6 months, and they're really packing up the plane cargo. But their flights are way cheaper than it is from flying from Saipan to Rota. And I don't understand why we're always looking. We're not looking to precedent that's happening, and so this is one of the ways that we can do that. And in the meantime, before Congress makes that a law, is our
Okay,
Washington.
hold on, Robert. Hold on for
Right.
a sec. You mentioned about the deep sea mining. How do you plan to approach that? To How do you plan to affect the Bureau of Ocean and
Right. That's a good question.
yeah? How
Well,
do you
first,
how do you plan to affect the change or to have us on the seat on the table? How do you plan
okay.
to do
Well,
that?
let's go by step. Well, first of all, again, we need to look at the covenant. That's our Bible. Um, first, what we need to do is realize that the people that were giving us presenting to us were a private company that has essentially contracted with the United States to do this, and that's a problem because we're dealing with a third party that has no ties to us. They're not under the covenant. They're just someone who's third party. And so any problems that we would have down the road, like such as Tonga, which is an example of what we need to look at and model, and that's part of the steps. Um, is if anything goes wrong, then who we sue? What do we do? And where's the money
Mhm.
to fix that? if there is trouble, we're just assuming that, we're assuming that, the line of thinking that there's going to be problems, like most people are emotionally reacting, suggesting. But there hasn't been anything done now. And also, they have new technology. There was a testimony before our Congresswoman, King Hines, some kind of magic metals or some kind of company that explained that they have new technology that can go down there and doesn't cause the plumes. So, one of the things we need to do is we need to talk to the right people. And this contractor was out here giving presentation is not the right people. And under the covenant, we should have a seat at the table to talk about this before they go through this whole RFE situation. And by doing that, now we can sit down and say, we have a little bit of leverage out here. We have the minerals that they need. It's been reported that China has about 80% and is growing. So this is something that the United States desperately needs, and they intend to get it for AI and defense, national security stuff, along with other things like cell phones and stuff. So we need to be
All
at the
right.
table. That's the start. And then when we do that, and the final point right now that's important is when we're there, we need to have negotiating. Not 1%. What about the cleanup costs? If there's ever a disaster, that's probably going to be a few percent itself as reserve and escrow or whatever. And then, but then the profit part should be way more than that. Than one, maybe starting point would be 10, 15%, something like that. Maybe as high as 25%. And then this is one way we can look at to bring back our people that are leaving, and everyone knows that. If we have this, we can change. We can have an initiative to change MPLTs, the law on MPLT, to make it so that they can exercise the intent, the mandate, the intent that was supposed to be, is to provide some kind of funding, like Native Americans and Native Alaskans and all these other U.S. indigenous, to have funds for their indigenous people. There's many things we could do with this, but we at least need to have an open mind and sit down with the right people.
All right. Okay, so that's great. That's an issue that deals with the federal government. You have something in mind that you can approach whoever is the right people, as you say. But for the senatorial district, what do you think that needs to be done on ROTA and the CNMI for that matter? What specific public policy are you planning to introduce and to get the employment numbers up, to get our people back to work on a local level, or what type of legislation you plan to accomplish if you're elected?
Right. As I said earlier, ROTA first, LUTA first, CNMI second. But one of the pillars I have is that we need to clean up our laws, and that's something that I can easily do. And now, especially with AI technology, we can rewrite our laws so they're in plain English, very simple, no vagueness. It can be translated into many different languages, also using technology. But our laws right now, there's a lot of laws that are they're rash, they're rushed. You have to go back and do amendments to them, and so on and so on. You can look through our history with that. The other thing is that it's going to cause less cases probably being taken to the court. And then the other, so by cleaning up our laws, people are going to know their rights. They're going to know what happens if they violate those rights. So this is a good way to say that, by doing this, we're going to have a clean government, right? Now we can have accountability and transparency because the laws are clear. You violated them, and then now we have oversight. That's about the oversight part. We can do that. We clean up our laws. We also look at investment-friendly laws, and there's different. That's another side issue of my platform that we go into investment and so on. But for LUTA, we need to go back to, like I said, during the Trust Territory Administration, where ROTA is known for its resources. We've got a lot of the best resources. We've got endangered stuff. We've got everything, and people love that. And so we need to go back to agroforestry, all the basics. Uh, we need to take advantage of our culture, tradition. We can have reenactments like in the States where they have the Civil War enactments and stuff like that. We can do many different things here in Rhoda where these kind of reenactments can people can get jobs. We can scout. They can have scouts for hunting the famous deer here in Rhoda. We can have people. We can have demonstrations of cooking. We can follow the lead of one of our Rhoda's masters is Ben Rosario, who started. He's been doing it. He does the World Cup sling, and he's going around the world teaching people how to sling the youth. He's done a few of these workshops in Guam. He does many stuff in Rhoda. He's a valuable asset, and he's wealth of knowledge is unsurpassed. So some of these things like this, we need to go with Route 100 infrastructure. We need to get that done, and Route 10. There's many things we need to do. We just need to go back to the grassroots and change the work ethic. We need to have in the schools apprentice programs where they learn skills so that when they get out, they have available more opportunities where they can make money and survive, and they don't have to leave the island. So that's some of the and other ideas about reinvigorating the Rhoda economy is on my platform, Myers for Luta.
Okay. What do you think, or where is your position on the casino on Rota? I guess the casino industry is they still have a casino commissioners, right? And what are your thoughts on the casino industry in Rota? Should the municipal government continue to pursue that kind of industry, or do you think that if you're elected, you can pivot away from the casino industry and get into other industry, like what you're saying, getting back to the cultural heritage? So, what is your
Yeah.
position on the casino industry as it stands now?
Well, I don't really have a position, but as a lawyer, I used to represent the casino, so I can't go into detail about certain things. But as a whole, I know that the fact is that the people voted for it. That's the mandate. That's what they wanted. So as a representative, as someone who's running for the senator for 2026, I think it would be remiss to second guess the people's vote, right? Um, uh, but what we can do if I'm elected is I can draft legislation so that we can, because it's also my my Mark for You Facebook page, but we can there's a lot of technology out there. Our statute has a unique offshore banking license. I know that I think it was modeled after Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico had problems because they weren't, they were playing monkey games and they got caught with that, money laundering and everything like that. But we have that statute. It's unique. We're the only U.S. jurisdiction to have that. So the idea is that we can, and I think that Hillblum used it before, and I think my Uncle Pete, as an attorney, also did something for World Resort. This is a very powerful investment opportunity to be taken advantage of. We can turn the CNMI into a financial hub, especially when we look at digital currency, AI, most of the technology. The Department of War can do their clearinghouse through this offshore bank instead of going through international banks. It's an opportunity to take advantage of, and I think that these are alternative ways of bringing back other ways of bringing in revenue.
Okay. The island of Rota is very close in proximity to Guam. Uh, the agricultural industry is something that can be capitalized on Rota to produce the necessary staple crops? And how do you approach that if you're elected? The agriculture industry is a very important industry. Even when the whole economy goes down, we always rely, on the agricultural industry to sustain our people. Do you have any plans to improve the agricultural industry on Rota, since we have good land and fertile soil?
Well, it's not me that is doing it, but yes, we have a lot of farmers I've spoken to that have already doing it, have already been doing it. They have a model in place. They've been doing it since my grandfather's time. But I know that there's some new stuff that's going on with the coffee. That's David Calvo is heading up, along with some others. It's very important. It's awesome. And So we have the products. We've been doing it. It's just that we need to get our youth involved in, work ethic, obviously, but we need to get more people interested in that, and that starts in the school. We need like I said earlier, we need apprentice programs where the kids get out there in the field and actually get their hands dirty and and experience it, and make it joyful. Teach them how to make. We know how to do that. We can do that. We've been doing it here. The other thing is that when we do get these exports out to Guam and so on, we should look at maybe having a higher excise tax that's absorbed by the people that are buying it, so that may perhaps create a nice revolving fund for Rota, and also creates more revenue for the government. Um, so yeah,
Okay.
so those are the things that stick to what we know, and take advantage of our minerals. I mean, we're natural conservators over here. So we're not gonna cheat, but we need to get more youth involved and market our products aggressively.
Mm. All right. Are you affiliated with any party in particular?
Good question. Well,
Huh?
my grandfather was territorial.
Okay. Okay.
Used to
Hold
come.
on for a sec. Hold on for a sec. Let me just. Yes. I'm on the air right now. But who's this? Ruxby? Oh, Rach. Let me call you back. Let me call you. Give me a. I'll call you back by 11 o'clock. I think your order is coming in already. I mean, they're preparing it. Okay. All right then. Thank you. Okay. See, there's customers ordering crops from Rota already. Anyways,
Awesome.
and that's the
Awesome.
reason why it's important to look into the industry, the farming industry, and how do you encourage our young generation to get into the production, being a producer. Being a producer is, in the past, it's not there's it's not people in our community. We always encourage our kids to go to being a lawyer, being a doctor, so, but we haven't really looked into the being a producer in a farming capacity is something that what do you call this, it's underrated, really. But
Yeah, that's a
it
good
should
question.
be in the states, Robert. Being a producer, being a farmer is a well respected occupation. They make millions of dollars.
Absolutely.
So how do
Yeah.
you approach our young people there to get into the being grounded in the industry that we started from the get-go?
Yeah. It's really about caring and and taking pride. Our ancestors did this, and my grandfather did this, my mother did this, my uncles and aunties did this. So my uncles are doing it, and they're successful. Like you said, they're rich. Uh, I like to go back and tell a little story because it's telling. When I was in elementary, I remember in the states we took a test. It was supposed to find out what kind of what would you be when you grow up. Mine came back as a farmer. And I remember talking to my mom that I was pissed off. I was like, no way. I want to be a lawyer like Uncle Peter, or like this, something like that. And but lo and behold, I did become a lawyer, but I respect the farmer because that's how you should that's how you survive. That's how you take care of your family. You put food on the table, uh, and that's essentially what my family's been doing ever since I could know. To take it to the youth, uh, we need to have apprentice programs. We need to get the youth involved early and getting them out in the sun and getting them down there and explaining to them the history and talking to them uh, straight up. You know, don't we don't we pressure our kids to go to school, to get a college education and so on. But that's not what it is today. We should all know that by now. AI is taking over. Colleges are not teaching our children practical skills, and when they do, they get out, they're in debt, and they can't find a job. Just all makes it way harder to move back to their homeland. For Roy, the motherland.
Okay. All right. Okay. Robert, I salute you for having your plan to run for Rota's. I think we have 2 seats available, right?
Yes,
On
sir.
Rota will be vacant, or rather, there's 2 seats. I haven't heard any from the current incumbent whether or not they are pursuing for re-election. But if I do, I'll also invite them over to our program so we can hear directly from them again, and give our electorate, the people of Rhoda, the opportunity to hear directly from you, from the candidates. What are their plans to improve Rota's economy, improve everyone's welfare? Let's put it that
Yes,
way.
sir. Absolutely.
Everybody is, uh, it's not, they're not, there's jobs issues that many are going elsewhere to find jobs. We've seen that happening. A lot of our people are moving out of Rhoda. I don't know exactly how many people now are in Rota. Do you have any idea how many? What's our current population there now?
Yeah, I think it's around 1,500, something like that. I was
Mm,
talking some, learning about in the past with Japanese occupation. There's like 40,000 or 50,000. I mean, and then this is the lowest it's ever been. I think.
At one time, we have lots of people there. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
We even have a train,
Yes.
just like in Saipan. They have the train here. What do you call this? Sugarcane industry in
Yeah.
Rota. Imagine that.
Yeah. You mentioned that. I was talking to one of my uncles. That's something that I know. There's a lot of logistics involved, but that's already there. That's been done. We have it. I don't know why, no one's ever talking about revamping the sugarcane industry. At least maybe some other islands. I don't know, but the Japanese can do it under the leadership of that wonderful guy. I don't know his name. I'm sorry, but I was watching that, and that's what we need.
Yes. So I guess earlier I was what do you call this? Mentioning about the agricultural industry, and like I said, it's been done before during the Japanese administration. Production of sugarcane and exporting copra and coffee. So those are the areas that maybe as if you're elected, maybe that's something that you can look into. And that's something that we can bring back the work jobs on Rota so that our people will not be inclined to move out of Rota. So because we need the people, we need bodies, we need workers. Uh, but job opportunities has to exist before they decide to stay. you know.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, they're gonna move out for. Of course, their young people are moving out for greener pasture, no?
Right. And we need to reduce
So
the size of government too. You know that. I know that no one wants to talk
that's
about that,
so.
but we
What is
have.
your plan on that? How do you want to
Well,
approach
this is
that?
very.
Reducing the size of
I
government.
realize. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's a great question. I realize that government jobs are real people's. You're affecting real people, real families. But it's just something that we have to address. CNMI has to address it. We need to do an audit, obviously, and then with the skills, competency. There's ways to do it. We can provide training. People take the training, and then they're promoted. But if they don't, but if we champion legislation to create other private jobs, not government jobs,
Okay.
we work smarter. We can bring in those jobs. Those people are going to end up wanting to go to the private jobs. We just need
I
to.
think you're on the right track to
Yes,
press
sir.
the reset button and
Yes, sir.
reduce the size of government. Maybe that's something. It's very unpopular because
Yeah.
you're cutting down work for our people in the government.
But
But
if we balance that with opportunities, investments in new jobs, different industries, then
in
we're
the
not.
private sector, yes,
Yeah, we're not going to. So if we have a balanced plan, a comprehensive plan that's competent,
yes,
then we can address that, and we won't have those concerns. And this is not
that's
just
right.
talk. I'm definitely about action, results. You know,
Yeah.
maybe term limits also. If people don't get it done, then they should
All
get
right.
out. You know. Hey, thank you for
You know,
having
it's
me.
been sure. It's been nice talking to you, Robert. And now more people would see your plans or understand they heard your plans and your background.
Yeah.
Of course, with the first mayor, Antonio Camacho Atalik, being your grandfather, and you probably have the desire, maybe through his bloodline, right, to
Absolutely.
serve the people with
Absolutely.
honor and distinction. No, so let's put it that way.
Yeah,
So,
I don't want to let them down or my mom or relatives down.
all right. And we'll be in touch as we continue to bring candidates on the program and to hear directly from the candidates what plans do they have to serve our community and how. That's important. We're going to be asking you more in detail the how. How are you going to approach it? How are you going to do it? Uh, what are the steps that you're going to need, okay, to do it or your plans to do it? So we'll be inviting you as we progress in this year before the election, of course. And thank you again for your time. Any last word?
Thank you, Zeus Mase. It's an honor to be on your TV show. I watched it on YouTube, and sometimes I'm trying to learn it tomorrow as best as I can. Boot camp right now, but
Yes.
I really love it, and keep doing great work
Keep
for
it up.
us.
Yes, you'll be able to understand at least. All right. Thank you,
Buenas.
Robert. And
Thank you.
buenas talo para
Okay.
Hogo. All right. Si Zeus
That's fine.
Mose, si Robert Myers. All right. No. Thank you, Nino. Okay. Okay, pues si Zeus Mose talo para si Robert. May izotano guest gini ni Islan Luta, kandidato para i-Senate. Binigi mamamayla na eleksyon. Sempia mas sempigi kung tatungo pero tayo mano estimo na sempita kung bibidalo ko ipumalo siya. Alright, pues bala take a break gini gi programan Marianas Agupa za tabiret mo gin ti sogugo.
77 years of serving the people of the CNMI.
Yes. Alright, mala jata pansigi mo nagwinigi programan Marianas Agupa Talkshow. Alright. Pudi ta mensyona pudi asunto ni man masusesidigi sa Washington DC. Gwadi didi lulukluk gi kapitat Washington DC Afanelos. Gwa tres na grupo kalan man aatsunik gi papa i administrasyon niya si President Trump. Tres na grupo este. Titatungo ko para matsalapon hujung este. Gwa siya man aasuk ni mala jatasangan kita no. No iasunto na man aasuk ni siya gwa siya ti pareo na posisyon manujong. Gwa grupo niya si Secretary of the Homeland Security. Okay? DHS, si Noem, Secretary Noem. Gwa grupo niya abogado gi White House si Steve Miller. Then gwa grupo niya loki si Susie Wiles, Chief of Staff yes President Trump. Alam tres esti na futsa man aatsunik galon White House gi Presidente Pogo. Hafay rason na man aatsunik gwa siya ti pareo siya lili niya anay na sinlalo niya si Noem ICE agent gi mapus na si Mona na mapakis ti ulo na nurse si Alex Pretty gwaha sumasangan galon ti tres na grupo na no timan ma-training esti siya na toto ICE na agents na pulisya ni ICE umanok gi video na tawza maaminasa gwini tawza no ti anok na paraw na danyo pulisya ni ICE esti infirmero si Alex Pretty mali video na halangno sa pulisya ni ICE ipakinya irubet-bet niya paki puno infirmero usgwa siya timan afaksa siya video na man umanok umujong mali tumay mano na para mapuno uno na infirmero unggan gwa diritson niya para hujong gwinigi para izomo First Amendment gwaha diritso niya tauto ni para lokwi sangan sininte niya zan opinion niya como solidano Amerikano gwaha diritso mo para ufattuwen na hujong para kontra criticize mismo gobernamento mo gwa diritso mo neno como Amerikano wahaloki diritso mo para fangadga paki ipapa Second Amendment right to bear arms though siya na grupo tres na faction talo igwailin niya na tisiya na ponsuli pakimo paron protest sa siya matanaw como kontraryo na siya na danyo ko pulisya siya though gipapa segundo na constitutional amendment na right to bear arms yung carry kung malisensya ho na nurse magang infirmero as Alex Pretty malisensya pero kadga na rubet-bit na para mapaki na itihalang nusuzong malagnosguan na pulisya ipakinya ti malipara na otro na pulisya sumuda ipaki sa malagnos ginin ibetsanya di buenamente matutsinya gwenaw gi mapaki ani masenti na guapaki akakadga dajigi na mautay si infirmero gas Alex Pretty posesti tres na faction pi manafaksa siya opinion niya inigi nagwahay na ti unun boss na mga kwintos tres na grupo igwa sinintin niya na ti pareo di papa administrasyon i opisina di White House i presidente. Okay? Kung sinigi Fanelos i gaigi gweno sinigi masusisigid sa Washington in addition dan i budget nita sa sangan. Puri oras ta sige muna. Wala sabay babay telefon para i trivia. Nito sangan wini. Imi na tres na ko betsuli. Okay? Yung numero 670-287-4536. Para unsangan hafeno ito niya istina acronym itse lu hafeno kumikilig niya. Alright? Pues babay telefon gipresenti para aji gwa interes niya man saunog wini na trivia. Para ito na presyo i $25. Okay? Okay, 670-287-4536. The phone is open. If you're gonna join the trivia, okay, to answer acronym CHELU, CHELU. All right. Let's gonna open this day. Okay, third caller, please. Jagingwa Malago, umalum. The phone is open, 670-287-4536. In addition, guano zauna belang no siste. Guahano siya umalum gini gigi front page i Marianas Agupa. Gua feature image no guaha siya humalumog esti magang farm production future kalan stock market esti farm production future esta tirenon suni esti mamit kakao gi islan luta todo 5,000 plants 5,000 plants at na gigit gi medyo no front page di Marianas Agupa 5,000 plants future sinya ma-harvest gi end of February, so you have only 1 month esta mandong kulo sinya matutun ma-harvest gini ni February 15 za mabibindes di 5,000 plants for $4,500. When you go interest mo no? Ang program Marianas Agupa is ready to harvest by February 15. In 15 days, it's less than $1 per pound. Zay suni, kada uno, 3 pounds. Which you can triple your money, basically. $4,500 na Ronfani plantation. It's a future investment. 15 days from now, you can harvest. They're selling it for $4,500. 5,000 plants. Every plant there, it's on your way suni. 3 pounds, 3.5 pounds. So you can sell it at $1.50 going rate. Winning is ng Saipan, they're selling it for 2 some. So basically, you can triple, quadruple your investment. Okay, it's going now I don't know when it's gonna be closed for itutulong ngayon na po ma-harvest. I mean, ngayon na po ma-faunest nila. It's open starting today. Okay? So, nigay na agang jo. If you want it, sabay contact the seller. So, maho first come, first serve is 5,000 plants for 4,500. Okay, nga sabay check called trivia. Alright? Buenas. Okay, yeah, okay. This is first caller. Okay, so third caller. Okay, thank you. Okay, we have a first caller already. We need a third caller. Agang Magi, third caller. Please call the 670-287-4536. We have a second caller already. All right, third caller for the trivia question. Okay. Raji answer dun trivia question CELU acronym. Afa kumikiling yan CELU. Yes, sige, ito third caller. Gafan salami. Okay, we have a third caller. All right, nanggaza tatsulis. Buenas. Okay, lami ako no sa third caller. Okay. Panalo hago di managang the first and second. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, pues nangga hold on. Okay, we have a third caller pero answer zone na question in CELU. Afay acronym afa kumikiling nga di CELU. Go ahead, answer. Amigo? Final answer no? Okay, pues dispensa sa latsi. CELU. CHELU. Guajo niya acronym no, guano kumikilig niya. Okay? Okay. Guano pus nangga ta nanggay o true caller, okay? Si Jus Masi. Okay. Pus di ma-answer to biya latsi dun na answer amigo. CELU. CHELU. Often no kumikilig niya sa acronym no. Lo matsobya no para kalaniji si lumo lo wise kumikiling nga CHELU. Okay, estamos na dyan third caller lo unfortunately latsi answer. I'm gonna continue on para dumantes $25 trivia. I'll open the line again. Second caller pago. Okay, second caller. If you know what is the Stina acronym, it's CELU kumikiling nga, please call. Alum ginigi trivia. Marianas Agupa, we still have the price, $25. CHELU. Alright? Okay, pues mala datafan sige mo nagwini. Na-open is na sunido loki zata malafan data lang nusa di di oras ta tutsago go sa pita hutsum pinili na mala zata la hudzong taloy time check may mapatumang geno ginin alright mala zata tsulis that's first caller. Okay, I need a second caller. Please call back again, or we need a second caller. This is our first caller. Are you calling for the trivia? Caller, are you calling for the trivia? I need the second caller. Yes. Oh, okay. Hold on. Go.
Like example of acronym para hindi marawan na puro niya amigo na synonym lo iti acronym the meaning like example sa UCLA University of California
Okay lo ti madansi question na okay lo punhalom gini Frank. Okay, nagafan sa the answers ko izo. So anyway, alright po sa kumugwahan no siya sumangan hafaji CHELU. Okay, siya manawagan ng halong gini landline second caller. Okay, mga rotwa, zabay lang no sisti time check. Na mapatumagi gini ni Bravo Pharmacy and Wellness Center. Time check at 10 before 11. Okay? Bunga man malefa Fanielos. Para on review iamon mo. Guatu gi pharmacy. Bravo Pharmacy. Garapan Kagman o Sinuay-Nuevo na Ramas Gizadandan. Okay, time check at 10:50 gipresente pago. All right, 10:50 nga malefa paron review amon mo. Bravo Pharmacy and Wellness Center. Lokwe ala tatsuli klema ni mafatugin ni Joten Markets and Department Stores celebrating 77 years of serving the people of the CNMI. Shop Loco, Shop Joten. Okay? Iklema talo para pago na haani Fanielos. Palilia esta nakalan no blado gipresente pago. Law parogay gi gwenaw igradua gi ora na las 12 esta ora na las 2 pago. Gi 86 ni pagyagi gwenaw. Itsansa ni paro tantan gui itsan pulo menos 35% itsansa pusinya ha. Sa gegan matumagi sa hatsuda gwi. Gipresente pago taygwi wano nawa. Sinya ha gitaluani. You know, is 35% tsansa na po tsuda gitalo itsan. Okay, mandang sungita sa gumaygi gwenaw umido gi 84% pago na hangani pos nanging gaygyaw sa nizong kalang kadma didide pues sinya ha dang sungo pago na hangani ibanglo ginin hadza logo sa mananawa gi 20 mijas gi ora. Maputumagi no talo gini ni Joten Markets and Department Stores celebrating 77 years of serving the people of the CNMI. Shop Loco, Shop Joten. Si Jesus Mosi. Okay, wala za tatsulesti sa gwagi ni second caller. Tatsulesti okay, wala za taliko adansis ti chiluta si Ray sa si Ray ti talo. Go ahead, Ray.
Mas apa juga hak nenek cek tu saya kena pendek tu nenek cek tu abiku nek karena abiku mu nek cek tu kemelelengnya na cilu mu cek tu kemelelengnya na abiku
Oh hunggan literally translation apa kumikiling ya ichelo lo guahay matsoge way back in 1980s hey, no, sempit. I hope nagwatu bugo humaso way back. Afe no kumikilig. Thank you, Ray. All right. Mas pwede madansi hafe na ichelo. Antilacho originally gwa kumikilig ichelo sa acronym. Lo ginin Island Guam Pwede gwa man ko Island Guam. Siya man ang halom 670-287-4536 sa ganung tungo Hafene Chelu, CHELU. Agang Mogi. Alright? Nagintisi niya, unsuli price, $25. We can send you a t-shirt worth $25. Marianas Agupa t-shirt. Okay? Okay, wala da tatsuleste. Buenas. Yes, go ahead.
No example of acronym like acronym CUC stands for Congo Utilities Corporation.
Yeah. Está makomprendya.
That's a synonym. It's not an acronym.
Yeah. Makomprendya está. Makomprendya. Okay. So alright. Debut song ano fene CHELU. CHELU. Okay. Jadi nanti mga disti caller si ko tagi CUC. Afa CUC. Commonwealth Utility Corporation. Okay. So sige liling si ko na example. Usafe ni CHELU. CHELU. Alright. Naginuntungoy no agang mogi. Okay na tatsulisti. Is the first caller at Paugo? Go ahead. What's punalong gi trivia? Okay, go ahead. Afay i-chelo. Okay, final answer? Okay, Latsi dispensa, chelo. Dispensa. Okay. All right. Ti kumikiling niya usasangan. Temano ang zililing niya si Frank. CUC. Afay CUC. Commonwealth Utility Corporation. Okay. Afa chelo. CHELU. Afa afa CHELU. Chamorro, Hawaiian, afa na CHELU. Okay, nigi i-question, paron i-acronym. Nigi acronym chelo. Acronym este. Usafa i-acronym. All right? I'll take the first caller. Sa time, I got 5 minutes. Nangin tiba answer masya ginin Guam, Imaniluta, Amerika. Dagin umikukaw, agang mogi 670-287-4536. Nagparoon participate gini office ti CHELU. Okay? Alright, pues mala open na sunido sa puesta pansigi muna. Okay, nagas sige otro. Alright, punhalom gi trivia. Okay, afa chelo nagas agwa no contestant. Go ahead. CH Ailo afa CHELU. Afa CHELU. Aday sa U, afa U, afa CH, afa afa L. No, pusa okay, thank you na mo no contribution lo latsi answer. Pusa gagaygia trivia award para adzu igwa itumungo afa na acronym CHELU. Zangin timagana pa ako pus by lang no si answer next Saturday. Okay? So I hope na maagang sa I got 2 minutes left before I close the program pa ako na Sabado. Kumugwaha tumungo please call masya maro na gaygil lagi nung tungo then may kukaw gi Marianas Agupa no streaming 670-287-4536. I'll take the first caller. Okay, pusa nigeno pa ako na Sabado lo YouTube sagugo mati oras ang pinipatahutsum i programata. All right. Well, the next time, simply ang team answer Pogo. I got one more minute left. Those ang team dan si question or i-answer gini. Pares din na question acronym. CHELU, CHELU. Next Saturday by lang no si answers. We'll continue to carry a trivia on another question. Medyo sa team magagana $25. Then we'll have another trivia question for next Saturday. Lo be answer di CHELU. Okay? Lalo si Zeus Masi po di tempo ni Manita pa ako na Sabalo Fanelos. Mga man malifad ang gwaha interes ni Gio lang no suzong future. Stock future. Farm future. Taro esta galumi 15 days sinya ma-harvest. They're selling it for less than $1 per pound. 5,000 na suni. Taro for selling it in Rota for 4,500. Okay, so basically kada plan gui sinya 3 pounds isuni, so you can triple your money. Okay? Agango 670-287-4536 daging waha interes bueno. Dabay na tungo, bay kunekaw dyan seller. Ni Islan Luta. This service is provided by the Farmers Association. Gwa Luta, gwa Tinian. Si Mr. Ike Ignacio Tinian, Ignacio Kiyoshi. Luta, no, we still have a designate person, lo, gumaloki is on a medical issue, pues we're gonna need a chairperson for the chapter on Rota. Okay, lo, inigi i-opportunity para pago na Sabalo si Zeus Masi. Kuturam doon yung manggaygi pago Marianas Agupa para tulodo samdo si Zeus Masi talo. Wala dabe lagnus este. All right. Okay, pues magtiura na para tahutsum officialmente programata panelo si Zeus Masa Italo. Para todo samjo ni mansauno pago na haani. Usin nagradesi si Mr. Robert Meyer, nagwa interest niya para fanidbig First Senatorial District. Jan loko siyempre ta kung bibida mo siya ipumalol binigi programan Marianas Agupa. Talo, Don Clue na si Zeus Masi wow si Glenn H. Manglo niya inagway za inafamolik zan pas para turudo samjo adios esta otro sabalo.